You know, I must be turning into a Republican because I'd like to start today's Amazing Atheist video off by reading from the Bible and the Constitution. And when you pray, you must not be like the hypocrites, for they love to stand and pray in the synagogues and at the street corners that they may be seen by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward. Matthew 6:5, English Standard Bible. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. First Amendment to the Constitution of a little country called the United States of America. Recently, the Supreme Court wiped its ass with Matthew 6:5, and it rubbed its fucking dick hole or pussy hole or whatever hole it has in the front with the Bible, because it voted 5-4 to allow local towns and cities to hold prayer vigils before starting city council meetings and other public meetings. These are government meetings that are officially going to be open by prayer, by Christian prayer. This all goes back to the town of Greece, New York, which from 1997 to 2007 opened each meeting with a prayer led by a chaplain. This was challenged in court and eventually landed in the lap of the Supreme Court. All of the Supreme Court justices who voted for this ruling are Catholic. How do you like that shit? 5 of the most powerful people on the most powerful court in the world, all the same religion. And one of the things they said is that prayer should be allowed because it brings towns together. Where does it bring them together exactly? In hell? Because that's what you'd think if you read Matthew 6:1. Be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. If you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven. So have fun roasting in hell, you God-disobeying motherfuckers. Oh yeah, you're gonna be right there with me. Here's what Justice Anthony Kennedy had to say. By inviting ministers to serve as chaplain for the month, the town is acknowledging the central place that religion and religious institutions hold in the lives of those present. If some citizens hear prayers and that makes them feel excluded or disrespected, they should ignore them. Adults often encounter speech they find disagreeable. Absolutely, that is true. If you live in a free country, you will encounter speech that you find disagreeable. There's tons of people out there that I disagree with, and I happen to be someone who makes my disagreements known. And there's plenty of people out there who disagree with me. And that's good. That shows that there's still a lively debate happening. That shows that people still feel free to voice their opinions. That's a wonderful thing. It may not always seem like it, but it is. But you know what? This is not that. Because these are official government meetings where policy is being set. This is the government of the United States, which should be a secular government that takes no sides in debates about theology, that takes no sides when it comes to race or sex or anything else like that, any superficial determining factor. And when you allow official town meetings to be preceded by prayers to the Christian God, that sends the message that we're not a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. It shows that we're a government of some people, by some people, for some people. I'm the Amazing Atheist, and in my opinion, this is among the worst Supreme Court decisions of all time. So, the Supreme Court of the United States is opening the door for religion to encroach on policymaking even further. My question today is this:
If you're an American atheist, how safe do you feel in a country that seems to give preferential treatment to a certain religion? If you're not an American atheist, how do you feel about this ruling? How does it affect your view of America and of religion?